Physics Part 101. A thermometer is an instrument for measuring temperature. The physical property on which a particular thermometer is based is called the thermometric property. The working material of the thermometer, the property of which varies with the temperature, is called thermometric substance. Thus, in the familiar mercury in glass thermometer, the thermometric substance is mercury, and the thermometric property is the length of the mercury thread in the capillary tube of the thermometer. Remember that the temperature measures the degrees of hotness of a body. It does not measure the amount of heat energy. Temperature scales. Each type of the thermometer can be used to establish its own temperature scale. To do this, the fact that the substance changed state from solid to liquid, or from liquid to gas at fixed temperatures is used to define reference temperatures, which are called fixed points. By taking the value of the thermometric property at two fixed points, by dividing the range of the value into a number of equal steps or degrees, we can set up what is called an empirical scale of temperature for that thermometer. Empirical means derived by experiment. If the fixed points are the melting points of ice and the boiling point of water, and if we choose to have 100 equal degrees between the temperature corresponding to these fixed points, taken as 0 degrees and 100 degrees respectively, we arrive at the empirical centigrade scale of temperature for that thermometer. If the values of the thermometric property P or PR, P1 and P2 at the ice and steam points respectively, and if the property has the value P theta at an unknown temperature 0, the unknown temperature is given by theta, which is equal to 100 P0 minus P1 P divided by PS minus P1. Well, when we talk about thermometers on the empirical centigrade scales of this particular thermometer, this equation is illustrated in graphical form as provided in the figure. It is important to realize that the choice of different thermometric substance and thermometric property would lead to a different centigrade scale. Agreement between scales occurs only at two fixed points. This happens because the property may not vary linearly with the temperature. This is empirical centigrade scale, the temperature and the property. This situation with temperature values depending on the type of the thermometer on which they are measured is clearly unsatisfactory for scientific purposes. It is found that the differences between empirical scales are small in case of thermometers based on gases and thermometric substances.